Hello everyone and welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar News channel. Today is one of those days that could mark a turning point for currency watchers around the world. Something truly monumental is buzzing in the financial community, and people are talking, texting, and sharing in excitement like never before. Imagine checking your phone and seeing that the Iraqi dinar is now showing $5.90. And at the same time, the Vietnamese dong is showing $429. These are numbers that have been whispered about for years in speculation circles, and now they seem to be showing up in ways that make you stop, take a deep breath, and wonder if we are finally witnessing a major revaluation event. The anticipation is electric, and today we are going to break it all down for you. For years, communities around the world have been monitoring every hint of a possible revaluation. Every small clue that could signal a major shift in currency values. People have studied central bank announcements, IMF meetings, oil agreements, trade deals, and even subtle changes in exchange rate systems. And now, suddenly, these $5.90 and $429 numbers are popping up in private channels, in messages, and through discussions in local groups. While nothing official has appeared on public boards or news sites yet, the buzz in these smaller, quiet corners of the financial world is undeniable. People are talking about it, speculating, and imagining the possibilities. And let's face it, when numbers like this surface, even quietly, they spark curiosity, excitement, and yes, a little bit of disbelief. It's natural to feel a mix of excitement and caution at times like this. Many people have been down this road before, seeing numbers spike on screens only to vanish moments later. Yet, some of the chatter today feels different. Multiple reports from different directions are saying the same thing: $5.90 for the Iraqi dinar and $429 for the Vietnamese dong. This isn't just one isolated tip. It's a pattern forming across different platforms. And when multiple signals start pointing in the same direction, experienced watchers know it's worth paying attention. People are imagining the life-changing impact these rates could bring: debts wiped out, dreams unlocked, financial freedom suddenly possible. But it's not just about individual wealth. These numbers tie into much bigger economic and geopolitical forces. Iraq has been steadily working to strengthen its global position, negotiating trade deals, managing oil revenue, and building its international influence. Vietnam, meanwhile, has been quietly expanding its manufacturing capabilities and trade relationships. When numbers like $5.90 and $429 appear, they reflect more than market speculation. They hint at shifts in global power, economic strategy, and positioning in the international financial system. It's a reminder that currencies are not just numbers, they are signals of nations, economies, and strategic planning coming together behind the scenes for the community of currency investors and watchers. Spotting these numbers is the culmination of years of observation. People have been dissecting central bank policies, foreign reserve reports, currency printing trends, and minor adjustments in exchange platforms for hints. Every small piece of information adds to the larger puzzle. And now, as these latest figures circulate, it's fueling discussions and analysis like never before. Some believe these numbers could indicate tiered rollouts or private previews, where select groups see exchange rates before they become publicly available. Others suggest it might be an internal test by banks to gauge system readiness. Whatever the reason, the effect is the same: it's reigniting excitement and anticipation across the entire community. Imagine receiving a message from a friend that says, "It's here, the dinar is at $5.90. Then another message. Then another message. The dong is at $429. At first you might think it's a typo, but then more confirmations come in. The buzz spreads quickly. People begin calculating in their heads, imagining millions of dollars materializing from long-held currency investments. These kinds of numbers can create life-changing opportunities almost overnight. But with excitement comes responsibility. Seasoned watchers know that staying calm and prepared is key. Knowing exchange procedures, contracts, and paperwork ensures you don't make costly mistakes if and when rates go live. Preparation is everything. And today the community is buzzing about getting ready. It's fascinating how such numbers have built a community of people who share the same hope and focus. Over time, they've become experts in reading between the lines, noticing subtle signals that most would miss. They understand that major shifts in currency don't happen randomly. Behind every change are negotiations, strategies, and calculated timing. And today, with these $5.90 and $429 whispers circulating, this community is more alert than ever. The discussions are intense, with people sharing insights, analyzing reports, and preparing themselves mentally and financially. It's a mix of excitement, caution, QT, and hope, a combination that defines the currency-watching world. Timing is always a critical factor in these situations, Kate. If these numbers are accurate, they could be linked to ongoing global developments. Changes in oil markets, trade agreements, and central bank policies may have aligned to make this shift possible. Sometimes multiple moving parts have to fall into place before a revaluation can occur. And it appears that today, watchers feel that some of those pieces are finally aligning. While it's impossible to know the exact moment a rate becomes public, the current energy suggests that something significant may be on the horizon. People are watching more closely than ever, ready to act when the official announcements come. Stories from within local banks add another layer to the excitement. One account describes a longtime investor walking into his branch for routine banking, only to hear tellers mention the upcoming exchange of his foreign currencies. While not official confirmation, these anecdotal encounters feed hope and anticipation. They suggest that internal networks may already be preparing for the revaluation. The community knows that such whispers, even informal, often precede public action. People listening carefully to these signals are trying to read the signs, understanding that the quiet moments often carry the most important information. The excitement surrounding these numbers is not limited to financial professionals. I think financial professionals resonates with anyone who has invested in the Iraqi dinar or Vietnamese dong. Millions of people around the world have been holding on, hoping for a major revaluation. The psychological impact of seeing these numbers circulate even unofficially cannot be understated. Sparks planning, daydreaming, and careful calculation. People are imagining how these rates could affect mortgages, debt, business plans, and personal goals. This anticipation is part of the larger story of hope and preparation that has been building for years in the currency community, even as excitement grows. Caution remains vital. The community knows that hype can lead to mistakes. False alarms, temporary system glitches, or rumors can mislead even the most careful investor. That's why preparation and understanding your options remain essential. Know where you can exchange your currency, understand rates and contracts, and make sure your documents are ready. While it's thrilling to see numbers like $5.90 and $429, the best outcomes come to those who balance optimism with careful planning. Today's buzz is a reminder of the patience and diligence required in this space. Some watchers believe these numbers may reflect private phases, where certain platforms or select groups have access before public release. This aligns with past speculation about tiered rollouts and behind-the-scenes exchanges. Observers believe that such phases allow financial institutions to test systems and prepare for the final revaluation. The community knows to read these signals carefully, understanding that what seems like a minor leak or rumor could represent a significant step forward. Every report, every message, and every whisper is analyzed, shared, and discussed to anticipate what could happen next. For many, it's $5.90 and $429 rates have rekindled hope and excitement. reminding people why they've watched and waited for so long. The possibilities are enormous. Financial stability, opportunities previously out of reach, and the ability to pursue dreams that seemed impossible. Even the idea of preparation becomes empowering. Watching closely, analyzing updates, and discussing possibilities has created a sense of community and shared purpose among watchers worldwide. The energy is palpable, the anticipation is growing, and today feels like a pivotal moment in the journey of currency revaluation. In conclusion, while nothing is official yet, the buzz around the Iraqi dinar at $5.90 and the Vietnamese dong at $429 is undeniable. Conversations continue to ripple through communities, fueling both hope and caution. People are watching, calculating, and preparing for the day these numbers might become reality, whether it's a test, a leak, or the start of the actual revaluation. Today's update reminds everyone why they've been so dedicated to this journey. One day these numbers will matter. Till then, the best approach is to stay informed, stay ready, and keep a careful eye on developments as they unfold.